I'm Dr. Dean Handley. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at right line trading. Today's date, number of slides, duration of the lecture. So let's get started. Right line trading may be familiar to you. It's run by this man who's been arrested, Dr. Mark Sachs, there he is, good-looking fellow, for selling prescription drugs to individuals who did not have a medical need. Why would he do that? Up to 400 scripts per day, according to the FBI. This video is going to be on my YouTube channel, so subscribe, please, if you like what you see. Here he is. On October 11th of 2011, he was arrested for drug trafficking, according to the FBI. All the patients from Jacksonville region who traveled to see him. I wonder why. Well, according to Mr. Smith, who's an FBI agent, they would pay cash, no exam, and leave with a lethal cocktail of drugs. They never even saw a doctor, which means he might have sold drugs to minors. He was known as a prescription writer. You get a lethal dose simply by going down there. So he's infectious diseases, not pain management. Why would he sell these drugs? Yeah, I think so. Took no medical history. Patients from the clinic were not seen. Money. Prescribed to patients in perfect health, including FBI agents. Why would he do that? Money. A lot of patients in the lobby every day. A lot of pills picked up at Walgreens and CVS. Money. He was in fact causing a serious danger to patient health. Why would he do that? Money. Flagrant disregard of medical ethics and egregious and inappropriate behavior. Why would you do that? Money. So Right Line Trading has a section called Meet the Insiders, which now includes Mr. Sachs, no longer Dr. Sachs, 25-year veteran of Wall Street, who 2 decades ago pioneered mathematics. Well, 2 decades ago, he was in medical school. In fact, let me expand this up for you. In 2009, he was publishing articles. He wasn't on Wall Street. And his felony arrest would certainly preclude him from being a Wall Street insider. He's recognized as an innovator and developer of trading strategies. That's not true. Former professor at Jefferson College, yes, but he was fired. Why? For a felony arrest for selling addictive drugs. Bad boy. This video has been put out on him. He's a scam. There's a listing for the video. You can see it yourself. He makes his money by selling. He's all vendor, no trader. He acts like a child at a casino. His indicators are useless. Both him and his associate Roy are scams, bad boys. One of my colleagues wrote him and asked him for a track record, and Roy wrote back, confess your love or obsession for Mark Sachs and move on. What a whack job. So what do we have for Mr. Sachs right now? Misrepresents his credentials, bad boy, no track record. Can't replicate his stops, targets. Hides his criminal background. People consider him a scam, a nightmare, not a trader at all vendor, no trader. Room to avoid. Now, he has this new thing called the Dominator System. Most accurate and precise signals ever seen. Can you imagine that? Bottoms, tops, trends, and amazing ease. Why would he sell this? I think so. Let's take a look at it. This is from his video. Do you see an entry for the trade? Remember, arrows are not entries. You see an exit for the trade. He had made a lot of points. With no entry, no exit, where did all these points come from? I think so. Here's a sell on NASDAQ. Same thing. You see an entry, you see an exit. A lot of points. No entry and exit. Where did all the points come from? Where's the actual trade? I think so. I went to listen to his lecture and I asked him not once but twice. I'm expanding for you. Do you have a track record of your trades where you're going? You know what the scammer did to me? Yeah, you are dismissed from the webinar. Futures.io says that one of the members says he paid money for tuition and discovered a couple systems that do not work. Right line trading is trash. That covers it. Not a winning trader. Best to avoid. Trustpilot lists the following things: useless software, false claims and hassle, can't get your money back, not honorable, run by an amateur. And this is in May of this year. These aren't old. So we can add on to the following: useless, false charges, false claims, dishonorable. Another section, pivots, by pivots.com. Basically, they say that software is not profitable. Mark Sachs refused to return the money, threatened to sue me, and altered his posted results to post gains, even though he suffered big losses, fraudulent claims. In fact, this is the posting that Mark Sachs said, "I will sue you and garnish your wages, your car, and your furniture." Come on, Mark, back off. We showed this to Jigsaw Trade, and he said, "You must be unhinged." I think so. One of the authors did some further research, and according to the Florida newspapers, found out that not only did Mark go to jail and pay huge fines and lost his doctor's license, but he has lawsuits pending against him for his misbehavior in drug trafficking. Bad boy, Mark. Better Business Bureau says the following: Right Line Trade is a dishonest company. I'd stay away from these liars. Sincerely. So we're going to say that refuses to refund the money, posts fraudulent trade profits according to what's posted, and his newest program is Hot Air. He claims to be the most accurate and precise, but there are no results, no typical trades at all. It seems to be a scam. Where should you go? I recommend 4 rooms out of the many thousands global trade titans that have a detailed track record, net more than $50,000 a year, and show you their trades in real time. The titans are listed on my website. Also found one robot system that really trades very well, Targus Train Pro. I have 3 systems that I trade every day. The first one's called Accelerated Growth, 4 different indices. That's what they've averaged over the last 308 trading days, and I recommend that. I do forward walk paper trading, hands-free, fully automated, which means the trades are actually taken. So how do you get 380 days of data? Sit down and track them for 380 days in person. Cruiser class system does even better. And a system developed by Bob Amico for funded accounts is just brilliant. It trades 4 different indices. It has smaller targets and stops, but it's very, very disciplined according to the rules and regulations of funded accounts. This is Dr. Dean. Thanks for joining me. Agree or disagree? Send me your thoughts. Bye-bye.